Fuck no more that bitch and then I did. What was I running yesterday? Hey, hold up, cuz. My fault. Hold up. 64. Damn, what playbook was I using yesterday? Fuck, I forgot. Was it Cincinnati? Fuck it. So I want to change my chain a little bit, man.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New York Giants. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
I might marry my girl and just go away. She got some taste.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Flushed out right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
That shit fake as hell.
A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
Bro, you did not get in that bitch.
After a very nice gain. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Back at the 2.
Bro, just let me score, bro. Chill out, bro. Come on, bro. Chill out.
Again, it's Lawrence. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now the try here for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So I want to change my chain a little bit, though.
Burrow on play action.
And
they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A first carry
defense.
for Kareem Hunt. And no room that time.
Let's
Getting
go,
it to
fucking
about the
line.
46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, their pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape, and, you know, the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flush to his right.
Oh, tackle me.
Right
Good
side,
tackle.
Claypool's got it. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that
This
turnover
is
battle.
not
Gonna
bad
be
at
key.
all.
They didn't get one
What
there,
the
but you
fuck?
get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. From the shotgun, Lawrence. catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Lawrence going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find his man, Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
To throw again is Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He's to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A big play that time on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Burrow on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Bro, I know Packers gamer, bro.
On
I know
2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt.
I'm chilling on that, bro.
Burrow will throw.
Goodness.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Below Nichols. Coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Here's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. He finds Bateman over the middle. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 55 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Second and 10. They go play action with Burrow. And that's going to be caught, Dwayne Eskridge. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Hunt. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Rolling to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal, they go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. He's got the first down inside the 10. Touchdown! Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens open the lead up to 34-0. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Tanner Muse, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaud.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the 1st down in the process.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Flushed it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence forced out to his left. Got some room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They go play action with Lawrence. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. To throw again on second down. Burrow, flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sand. A scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
But that's the same thing with Jacksonville though. That's the same thing Jacksonville did with Blake Bortles. Oh, that nigga took us to the championship. Oh my goodness.
Takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Being chased down left. And once again, it's Eskridge. 7 yards to pick up there. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Eskridge. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. Their coaching staff said,
Hello?
what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well.
Hello? Yeah, nigga. I'm finna send y'all boys an invite. I'm on Madden. We don't even got 5. Bro, it's an event. It's a double XP right now. Y'all niggas been talking about getting on for the past 2 hours. Bro, Chris just not getting on the game. I've been on this bitch. What I'm saying is though it's a 3v3 event with double XP. You get on 2K, we can run that bitch. I got one more. I got one last quarter left. It's the 4th quarter. All right, so Chris, I'm just gonna send you an invite now. I'm just gonna send it to the whatchamacallit. You feel me? Hopefully.
I'm getting my point, but I am not ready though.
Okay. So type shit. Type shit. Hey, Ron, type shit. You let me know when you're ready then, okay, bud?
Bro, the nigga just saying he got another quarter, bro. And I told you 7:30 in the group chat. So why the fuck y'all acting like I didn't just say what the fuck I said?
Well, you told me 6 o'clock.
Okay, Ron. And I ain't full for that. I apologize.
But I'm not stressing. I just want to run some games. You feel me? Like,
Niggas been
say
talking
this
about they been ready.
WXP, I'm trying to take advantage. You feel me?
Niggas been ready since Thursday. What the fuck?
Type shit. Nah, that's all good though.
Yeah. Leave the jokes to the
We
funny niggas,
we
dog.
we got 2 hours and 30 minutes left. So you feel me?
Ron, what position you bringing? Who you bringing?
I'm bringing that. I'm bringing this new build I got, bro.
Hey,
What is his build?
I got a new build
Play
too.
shot.
What position?
He a 6'7" point guard.
I
Play
got
shot.
a jack of all trades build.
Really?
Yeah.
But you made that nigga a small forward. I mean power forward. Had to. What you made of that?
What position is he?
He a guard.
No.
Well, I got my shooting guards. That's what
Shit.
you got a big man to figure that shit out.
I'm not hopping on my big man. I can't do it. I won't do it.
So,
That nigga 904 big man better than mine anyway.
you said something about that invite.
You talking to?
You said
You said you're not ready. So I just said fuck that shit. Yeah. Nah, you straight.
Mm-hmm.
I hopped in the game.
Mm-hmm. So like Ron,
Yo.
how many times you went around the star?
Twice.
Really? So you been to Kai?
What do you know?
You been to Kai?
I have not been to Kai. We ain't been able to travel yet.
You don't know the groove yet.
No, that's full. I say y'all haven't been able to travel,
well,
'cause I done seen OG Spring 22 in Miami on the yard.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
But like,
No.
it's not that, but bruh slid. You feel me? And then once it got back there, he slid.
Nah, you didn't understand the groove. It's okay.
But now you know Kai's sister chapter. So bro, if we gonna pull up, right? You feel me? Like we gonna
sister.
All my LBs gonna pull up. You feel me? Yeah.
Tight. But yeah, if they ask you that groove, say yeah.
Say yes. I've been to Kai.
Yeah, you know your test, right?
Already.
So what? I ain't gonna give you the groove. You'll learn it. That shit not no fun.
Yeah, let me get out the game because I feel like I was gonna go ahead and get in the groove. Sure.
First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come.
Bro, you see that nigga Tom Brady came back?
Yeah, they just posted that shit.
That's so, man. Bro, they say he only coming back because Russ left. Which makes sense.
But Russ don't really know
shit.
I mean, he wasn't like, bro. Last year, them boys are shit.
Last year, but they start off the year hot, bro. Like that's the thing. They start off every year hot.
Yeah, that's true.
Like every year, like first 5-6 games, bro, he looked like the MVP.
True as fuck.
And then motherfucking Amari Cooper gonna go to Cleveland.
Oh my goodness. Well, who else done moved? I ain't even been paying attention to that shit. I know Amari Cooper left. Russ left. Who else left?
Carson Wentz with the Commanders.
They call themselves the Commanders now? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit cold.
Free agency tampering starts tomorrow, so you'll see a lot of people getting moved and a lot of rumors and stuff tomorrow.
I'm about to say I did see an alert on my phone. Jasper, they're talking about they gonna try to get Juju Smith.
Yeah, they talking about trying to get Juju Smith, Lael Collins for the Cowboys. They ain't said nothing about
What you think
re-signing
about that
Chark.
shit?
About Juju?
But they not gonna resign. I wouldn't resign Chark, bro. That shit's me.
I wouldn't mind Juju, bro. Like nigga straight. I just don't think he at number one.
Nah, not at all. But that's the thing, though, bro. If we're gonna bring anybody in, bro, we need a number one. You know what I mean?
But the thing with Juju is, bro, like bro only like 24, 25, so like he could easily develop with Trevor Lawrence throwing that bit. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. You can, but you really wanna? What's up, okay? Yeah, that's at the event center.
That shit gonna glitch like fuck.
It has been lagging. Let me go and test my connection.
It's not your connection, bro. It's 2K, bro.
That shit was
Cause so many people be in that bitch, bro. I'm about to order some pizza. Yeah, it was like that for what you call it, the last one that they had. Like anytime they do, this nigga nailed at the one. But yeah, anytime they had double rep, bro, that shit be lagging like fuck. Sat at 110, my chain a little bit, bro. Social distancing.
Yeah.
Well, you're finna hit on my ATK, man.
What that is?
Like Jacksonville ATK.
Oh, you talking about the Jacksonville shit? Nigga not even trying to be in the city because of that shit. Well, not even because of that shit, but all that shit just threw this up. But they say, a nigga got killed at First Coast the other day.
What?
Yes, bro. They said a nigga got killed at First Coast the other day. They said, I know that nigga Quinn was telling me about it because, you know, his mama work at, she work in the school system at Reebok and shit, so you feel me, like, I guess word get around, I don't know, but they were saying that they had caught a nigga with, like, a loaded gun on campus, like a week or two but prior, and they said, like, I don't know how the situation went down, but they said, like, there was a car full of kids, and I guess shots started letting off, and one of the niggas died at First Coast, bro. Shit, crazy.
Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You see what time it is, and look what time I sent the motherfucking invite. You hear what I'm saying, cuz? Like,
right. I fuck with it.
The Giants offense.
Yes, we do. Mars still ain't got on. That nigga done been shaking so much ass, bro.
After the pick six, they go.
Are you so nice?
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 30 on second down. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Hey, can I tell y'all something already? Y'all can let me know if it's Betty or not.
Yeah.
So getting branded. That's you get branded because you failed your discretion test.
No.
But hold on. I also heard that back in the day, like when like soldiers in the military and everything like that, the first brand was an X.
Yeah,
Like
do you have your
bravery of the
books?
courage, you feel me? Yeah, I got my books.
Yeah, blue book. Blue. Well, it's in the blue and in the purple book, but blue book. War chapters.
So it's Betty as fuck, huh?
It's not. It's not Betty. It's not Betty at all. So war chapters. Figure out your war chapters, and yeah, and see where they got the brand too. That's important. Where they got the brand. I could tell you, bro, but like the shit not no fun if I just tell you. You know what I mean?
Type shit. If I read it on my own, yeah, I already know.
Yeah. And you a 9 too? You know any 9 grooves?
I don't know what you mean by 9 grooves. What you mean? Like I know, like
you know what a ninth. You know what a 9th conclave was, or who the 9th basilisk was?
Type shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't, man. Okay. Ooh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, like. Niggas will call you cat because a cat has 9 lives type shit. Like one thing you'll learn is, bro, like with the frat, bro. One thing you learn with the frat, bro, is like that shit, bro. There's so many, like it's riddles, bro. All of it is just riddles.
Mm-hmm.
Like your pearl, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Do you know your pearl?
I do. I know my pearl.
What is it?
I'm gonna text it to you, bro.
Nah, don't tell me your pearl. You spiritual, right?
Your phone, fuck no.
You spiritual, right? Or Christian Baptist?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
All right, so there's a Bible verse actually, and it's the last bit of all I get. There's a Bible verse that talks about not giving your pearl to dogs, or not giving what's precious to dogs. You should look that up.
Do not get. Do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearl to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and tear you into pieces. Are you talking about Matthew 7, chapter 7, verse 6?
Alright, now don't get the reciting shit from the Bible, cuz.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get
like
going.
Bible, bro.
They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into
the bro, I'm already knowing, bro. This is a Christian.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The worst type of bros is Bible bros, bro. Bro, cause like you literally, cause like you know the Bible in general already, like you can already make hella determinations on how, like, you know, they're saying it. So they spin some shit, bro. Like niggas talking about we wear gold because like when God was put into the well, not God, but Jesus was put into the furnace, he came out gold. Like,
nah.
Yeah, they be on some they be on some Betty's jump, bro.
I ain't heard that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.